Greetings viewers and subscribers. So in today's journey, we're going to be traveling from the middle of Great George's Street and we are heading downtown, down to the market. Same Great George's Street in Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. Now, this journey was on Saturday afternoon, sometime after 4 p.m. The curfew would have started at 6 p.m. Saturday, October 16th. And remember, it was a long lockdown weekend because the lockdown was on Sunday and yesterday, Heroes Day. So you're gonna see how long it took us to reach downtown Savlamar because you know, people were doing their last minute shopping. So sit back, relax, and come we go down the market. Now, like we said, yesterday was Heroes Day in Jamaica. We want to take time out to say congratulations to all the persons who were awarded by the state. Persons were given different types of awards. Some were given Medal of Gallantry, Order of Distinction, Order of Merit, you name it. Congrats to all the persons. However, yesterday, one of our heroes, well, he was not born in Jamaica, but Colin Luther Powell, he was born in Harlem on April 5th, 1937. Colin Powell, he was an American politician, a diplomat, a statesman, and a four-star general. Colin Powell, his parents were Jamaican, Luther and Maud Powell. They had immigrated to the United States, where Colin Powell was born. Colin Powell, he was a former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He was a Secretary of State, a National Security Advisor, you name it. Colin Powell did it. Four-star General Colin Powell, he died yesterday in hospital. Yesterday, Monday, October 18th, 2021, the day celebrated in Jamaica as National Heroes Day. He died in hospital from COVID-19 complications. Now, I know a lot of persons are going to be saying, but how come? Because he was fully vaccinated. Sir Colin Powell was 85 years old. He had Parkinson's disease and he had multiple myeloma. As a result, his immune system was compromised. I am proud to say he was a son of Jamaica. He was a son of Jamaicans. Sir Powell, may your soul rest in peace. Condolences to his wife and the rest of the family. Now, on June 24th, 2021, we brought you a story. We're gonna play back the story so you can listen for yourself. In the next story, now this one, it happened on Wednesday, the 23rd of June, 2021, about 3 a.m. It happened at Whitehall in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a man, his name is Anthony Lawrence. He's popularly called Kapachi. He's 47 years old, unemployed, of Whitehall in Negril in the parish of Westmoreland. We are told that residents of the community, they reported hearing loud explosions sounding like gunshots coming from Kapachi's house. As a result, the Negril police were called in. On their arrival, Kapachi, he was seen lying on his side in a corner of his room with what appears to be gunshot wounds to his neck, chest, and his right hand. He was transported to the Savlamar Hospital where Kapachi, he was pronounced DEAD. Now, when this crime scene was processed, our information is that 10 rounds of 9mm spent shells were retrieved from the scene. On Sunday, October 17th, 2021, we brought you another story. This time, it was about a man named Michael Lawrence. We told you that Friday night, October 15th, 2021, some minutes close to 10 p.m., Michael Lawrence, he was held by the police. Michael was allegedly held with a 9mm pistol with the serial number erased, with a magazine affixed containing 6 rounds of 9mm cartridges. He was held along the Whitehall Main Road. As a result, he was arrested and charged for this weapon. Now, Michael Lawrence, he was 47 going on to 48 years old. When I heard this story, I was wondering, because Michael is no chicken. He's a big fowl. Yeah, a big rooster. So I decided to do some checks. Now, what I am learning is that Kapachi, Anthony Lawrence, he was taken out in June. He and Michael Lawrence are brothers. Michael Lawrence, we are told that he has been in and out of jail. Just wanted to update you because sometimes these information are important. So, Kapachi, who was taken out in June, he and Michael Lawrence are brothers. There are some other information I'm getting, but Michael Lawrence will be going to the courts shortly to face his judgment. And let it not be said that I am trying to prejudice his case. But when this case is done, I will surely come back to Michael Lawrence and Kapachi. Stand by for that. In the next story, no, this one took place yesterday, Monday, October 18th, 2021, about some minutes after 12 p.m. It took place at the old steamer beach in Sandy Bay in the parish of Hanover. Now, our information is that a man, his name is Mr. Joseph Chambers. He was popularly called Percy. Percy, he was 55 years old and he was a fisherman. He lived at a district named Lookout at Hopewell in the parish of Hanover. Our information is that Percy, he went out to sea to do some fishing from early yesterday morning, Monday, October 18th, 2021. He went out in a canoe. Our information is that sometime in the day, sometime after 11 a.m., the canoe that Percy went out in, it was seen washed ashore. And Percy, he was nowhere to be found. He was neither in the canoe or anywhere else to be found. As a result, an alarm was raised and the police were called in. About some minutes after 12 midday, Percy's lifeless body was seen floating in the water. He was brought ashore by other fishermen who went to search for him. Percy, he was taken to the Noel Holmes Hospital in Lucy, where he was pronounced DEAD. Now, the Sandy Bay police who are investigating, our information is that they are awaiting a post-mortem examination on Percy's body so that they can be informed of his cause of death. However, it is suspected that Percy, he drowned. Talking about drowning, we had carried a story over the weekend and we told you that a man, his name is Mr. Dwight Russell. He was otherwise called Joe. He was 40 years old and he was a fisherman as also a laborer. He lived at Calabar District in Rio Bueno in the parish of Trelawny. Now, Joe, he was temporarily employed to Tankwell. He assisted in unloading the ship when it comes in with materials or other stuff. So Friday night, October 15th, 2021, Joe, he went and assisted in unloading a ship that was docked at Rio Bueno in the parish of Trelawny. After Joe was finished working, our information is that he took out his line and started fishing. However, he slipped and fell in the water. Joe was not seen since that time. Now, yesterday, Monday, October 18th, 2021, the body of Joe was seen floating off the shore of Rio Bueno in the parish of Trelawny. The police were notified, and Joe, he was taken to the Falmouth Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD. The Falmouth police, they are carrying out investigation. Now, if you are here and you are watching our videos, if you have not yet hit on the like button, hit on it. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, we are almost at 40,000 subscribers. Hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, so that whenever we upload a video, you will be notified. Over here, we bring to you credible news. We go above and beyond to get our information and bring it to you. Keep on supporting the channel. Keep on telling a friend to tell a friend, because over here so you get the news that you don't hear on mainstream media. We don't take up newspaper and read the news to you. If we even see a news in the newspaper, we go out and do our research and bring the stories to you. Now, in the final story for today, we brought the story yesterday, and we decided on doing some further checks. Now, let me tell you something. On a daily basis, I try to bring the news to you. I saw where somebody commented yesterday that the presenter of these stories, presenting them, it must be affecting my psyche. And trust me, you are correct. Sometimes I get some information, sometimes I get some stories. Trust me, it shake up my nerve. And I'll lie to you. This case is one such. It rattle every single bone in my body. Mankind, I tell you, the hearts of men is becoming more and more wicked. This lady, Miss Violet Walcott, yesterday I said she was in her 60s. We can now confirm that last month, September 3, Miss Walcott, she would have celebrated her 77th birthday. She was born in 1944. Miss Walcott, she was a retiree, and she lived at Allside in the Warsop area in the parish of Trelawny. Hear this. Miss Walcott, she was bedridden. Miss Walcott, she wore a Pampers. You hear what I just said? Miss Walcott, she wore a Pampers. Let that sink. Picture Miss Walcott lying on her bed in a Pampers. There is no difference between 77-year-old Miss Walcott and a 5-month-old baby lying on the same bed in their Pampers. Miss Walcott could hardly do anything to help herself. The information we are getting is that a family member is claiming that. I'm not pointing any fingers, I'm just telling you how I'm getting the report. Our information is that a family member, a grandson of Miss Walcott, he reported that he left Miss Walcott at home alone some minutes after 3 p.m. Sunday, October 17th, 2021, and went away. When he returned, Miss Walcott, he returned almost 12 midnight, the same Sunday, October 17th, 2021. When he returned to the house and checked on Miss Walcott, he realized that she had a wound to her head. As a result, this grandson, he went to the police station and filed a report. When the police went on the scene, Miss Walcott, she was clad in a pair of adult Pampers. She had multiple wounds to the right side of her face. Miss Walcott, she was also covered with a sheet. This sheet had blood stains on it. Miss Walcott, she was taken to the Falmouth Hospital, where she was officially pronounced DEAD. Now, the questions are, who tired of Miss Violet? What does Miss Violet have that somebody wants? I am sure, and I have reported on many cases, hundreds of cases, this lady was not killed by a stranger. This lady was killed by either a relative, a family member, or a close friend. Nobody never go rob Miss Violet and take away anything. I am not even sure if there was any forced entry. Somebody who is very close to this lady killed her. No, I don't know this lady's grandson. I am not pointing any fingers at him. But, you know, when you watch the movies, the first thing, like you watch Law and Order, the first thing the detectives do is try to eliminate the suspects who are closer, or the likely suspects who are closest to the victim. Officers, I can't tell you how to do the work, but I would have started from the grandson. If he is eliminated as a suspect, I am looking at other relatives, and I am looking at other persons who visit this house on a frequent basis. This lady, she was not allowed to go to her maker peacefully. Somebody decide that this is it for her. So they inflicted some wounds, taking her life. May this lady's soul rest in peace. And I am hoping that the dirty drunk crow who did this to this lady be caught. I am hoping that when he's caught and locked up, that him buck up on some prisoners who will give him manicure and pedicure. You can read between the lines, don't it? This is one of the worst cases I have reported on in a very long time. At least since that man was taken out in Hanover. That man who used to creep on his knees. Since then, I report on murder cases almost every day. But picture this. This lady, 77 years old, has to be wearing a Pampers. And somebody have the heart to go and end her life. I tell you, the mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.